I am going to show you how to turn just one simple video into a non-stop lead machine for your business. Okay, even if you absolutely hate being on camera and have like zero editing skills. Hey, my name is Jessie, and a few years ago, I was posting non-stop on social media, spending hours of, creating content that really hardly anybody even saw. And honestly, I felt like I was just shouting into the void. But then I stumbled onto something that completely flipped the script. I realized with just one video, I could do more for my business than weeks of random posts. Once I learned that I could use video marketing the right way, everything changed. I was able to get more reach, more leads, and a whole lot less stress. Now, I'm helping other businesses do the same thing. That way they can stop guessing and finally start seeing results that actually last. If you've ever felt like social media is just noise, well, you're not alone. Most businesses, they're posting and hoping, hoping that they're finally going to get that hit. The truth, video marketing isn't about posting anymore. It's about posting with purpose. In this video, I'm going to break down 3 simple steps that are going to help you and your team start using social media to attract better leads. You're going to build trust a whole lot faster, and you're going to be able to keep customers coming back without spending a fortune on outside agencies. Ready? All right, let's dive in. Here's what most businesses get wrong. They create content just to stay active, to be seen. But activity doesn't automatically equal growth. Every video that your team makes should have one clear goal. That goal needs to be either to generate, nurture, or convert a lead. That's it. So before anybody hits record, you need to ask yourself, is this video going to help someone discover us? That's the lead generation. Or is this building trust and educating, where you're nurturing that lead? Or thirdly, is it inspiring them to take action? Are you going to be able to convert the lead that you have? If it doesn't do one of the 3 things, or maybe all 3 of those, it's time to rethink your message. But here's the cool part, because when you do get it right, you don't have to create more videos. You'll be creating better videos. Think about it. How many times have you seen a company post fun office tour? That really, it might get a ton of views, but the results, the lead conversions, or even converting into leads, they're really getting 0 results there. So we're going to change that. Most businesses completely underestimate what's already in front of them. Their team. Your employees know your values. They know your customers. They know your story. Or at the very least, they know the company history. They are the heartbeat of your brand. When your audience sees real people sharing behind the scenes moments, or maybe even customer wins or partnerships, or quick tips or product reviews, or just even how to use the product or the type of service that you provide. All of that is building trust, and it's building trust a whole lot faster than any ad can. Unless, of course, the video that you're creating is later used for an ad, but that's a whole other story. We'll talk about that at another time. Here's a super simple way to start. Pick 3 to 5 team members who are, naturally outgoing or really good at communication. It's great to have 3 to 5 because then you're not relying on one person alone, and the brainstorming and strategies work really well together. You can really build that team. Plus, it doesn't all fall on one person. We all have our workloads, our day-to-day workloads. This is just bringing a fun and exciting, and make sure that they're naturally outgoing or really good at communication. And then what you're going to do is you're going to give them themes to rotate throughout the month. Things like customer wins or new partnerships, a day in the life of, maybe something like the history or what we stand for, a product review, or tips when you're out on the field. And then just record a few short videos on a smartphone. Authenticity always beats perfection. You don't need fancy lighting. You don't need this massive production crew. You just need to capture that energy and the honesty of your people. If a potential customer saw your team right now, would they think, that's who I want to work with? Well, that's the goal. That's what you want. People don't remember stats. People remember stories. So when your videos tell a story, whether it's the client win that we were talking about or a challenge that you may have overcame or that your product or service provides, not a challenge, but the solution that they provide, or maybe even why you started your business in the first place. Your message, your story is going to become magnetic. Here's a super simple storytelling formula. That was really hard for me to say really fast. Super simple storytelling formula. Okay, anyways, you've got the beginning, right? This is simple. Beginning. What's the problem? The middle part. What did you or your customer try? Because oftentimes your customer is going to be somebody who maybe you were a few years ago, but you've progressed, right? So the middle part is, what did you try? And then the end, what changed? What's possible now? Because obviously you made it up that home. That's it. It keeps your content relatable and human. And remember, a story doesn't have to be long. Sometimes a 30-second story can do way more for your brand than a 3-minute tutorial. Do you want to know why? Especially if it's a testimonial, it's a story about someone's experience. And again, it's going to connect. Here's a quick example, okay? Instead of saying, we value great customer service, maybe show a short clip of one of your team members going the extra mile for a customer. That story's gonna sell, right? Without actually having to sell, because it's making them feel the experience. This is where a lot of businesses, they totally mess up. They either never ask for action or they ask way too soon before they even gave any value. The key is to have a balance. Like 80% of your videos should educate, they should entertain, they should inspire. And then the other 20%, those should guide your viewers to the next step, like visiting your website or signing up for your demo or follow your page. It's okay to ask, but make sure that you're giving value so they know and have that trust that what you're going to provide them, if they give you your email or if they give you your time or money, whatever it is, that you're trading, make sure that they know they're going to get the value from whatever they're investing in you. And the best calls to action, they're going to feel more natural. They're always more natural when you give first. Using this as an example, but if this helped you to see how a video can build trust inside your business, hit the subscribe button. I'll share new ideas every week to help you grow through authentic video marketing. That kind of gives you an idea of a natural flow, right? Because I'm saying, hey, if what I gave you was helpful, then yeah, absolutely subscribe. You're going to want to see next week's video. You're not begging for engagement. You're just inviting a connection. Video marketing is definitely not a one and done thing. It's a system, one that compounds time over time over time. That's why, especially when you're looking at YouTube, people have a consistent posting because they've connected and people want more, and you want that playlist. It's just like Netflix. The series is over, you can't wait for the next series to happen because you're going to be entertained, or you're going to be, you're going to be educated. You're going to learn, but you want to be there. At first, your team's probably going to feel a little bit awkward on camera, right? That's all right. That's totally okay. It's normal. The goal isn't perfect videos. It's just practice. You connect more when it's more authentic. If it's totally perfect, which good luck for that, but if it were, it's not going to connect with anybody. People aren't perfect. Focus on steady improvement instead. As one great marketer said, volume negates luck. So the more that you create, the faster you'll figure out what actually connects. So instead of just trying to produce one viral masterpiece, aim for one solid video, one each week that will teach, share, or inspire. Over time, that consistency is going to build brand awareness and credibility, and the results will compound. You'll start to see growth, and like I said, it just compounds. So now you can see video marketing isn't just about algorithms or trends. It's about people, about connection. Your people. using their voices and their passion to represent your brand more authentically. When your team knows how to create videos with purpose, your business stops chasing attention and starts attracting it. If this helped you to rethink how your business can use video, hit that subscribe button and share this with another business owner who believes in developing their team. And remember, your employees, they aren't just your workforce. They are your greatest marketing asset.